Welcome back to another episode of Craft Truck Tech Bites. I'm here with Tim Smith from Canon.
Welcome back.
Well, let's be honest, we
back.
haven't gone anywhere.
We
didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
We just want to take a second to talk about the Canon Cinema Zoom series. These are amazing, amazing lenses. This is a 14.5 to 60.
Correct.
Okay. Weight?
Oh, it's probably about 8 pounds.
8 pounds. Then you have a 30 to 300.
Yep, basically the same weight. That's the bigger, the long version of that, same distance. Markings are all in the same spot. Gears are in the same spot. Those two are matched pair.
Also 8 pounds.
Also about 8 pounds,
Also 8 pounds, okay. And those two are sort of your sort of higher end, heavy
Those are
glass.
4K plus lenses.
Right.
Those could mount on a film camera.
Is this flat to 2.6?
There's no ramping on this one.
No ramping. Flat to 2.6.
The 30 to 300 will ramp at about 240 in the range. 30 to 300 about 240.
Oh, so your last 60 millimeters
right.
is unfortunately...
You're going to ramp up about a stop.
About a stop, okay, fine.
But there's no ramping on this one.
But the price.
The price is actually, it depends on your application. Now let's say this, you just picked up the most expensive thing on the table.
Yes, sure.
At about $42,000.
$42,000.
The other one's probably in that same range as well.
But to be clear, you know, like, I don't want to say another brand, but there are other brands that are double the price.
There are people in the audience that just heard that and said, oh my God, $40,000.
Yes.
There are also people that said, that's a bargain.
That's a bargain.
So it depends on what you're looking for. A lens of this build, of this quality, of this speed, and this resolution, that's a bargain.
Right. Flat to 2.6, it really can, and the 30 to 300 as well, my understanding is it can really compete with, there are two other major competitors in that range.
The two you don't want to say, those are the two. And
those are the two, and it competes with those, and it's half the price.
Absolutely.
Or less than half the price.
Right, and in my feeling, I think we can outperform them even at half the price.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay, and by the way, I have just, from personal experience, I have I was next to and waved the vermouth over this lens in action, and there was literally I couldn't see any visible distortion at 14.5, and at 60, it's just a really gorgeous clarity.
You're going to fight with that lens to find flare.
Right.
If you want it, you're going to have to manufacture because it doesn't.
Have to point a light right into it.
It just doesn't flare.
Yeah.
So.
Take that, J.J. Abrams. Anyway, so then we have three other lenses. So why don't we describe what we have two of them here.
So right now you're on the compact zooms.
Compact
zooms. We call them the compacts relative to that.
Right,
they're 5 pounds, and they're about half the price of these. They are still 4K resolution, but they only resolve up to 4K.
Right. Let's just be clear. I could take a lens that doesn't have 4K resolution, and I assure you all 4K will still resolve.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's not the same thing as whether or not it's built for 4K.
Sure.
Right. You will have issues. It's not something. I mean, I can take a lens
from 1932.
Right. Well, the lens we're shooting here
yes.
on the Canon SLR.
Yes.
Is well past 4K resolution.
100%.
You know, in the still world, we go to these meetings and we say, oh, you know, we're 4K. It's only 8 megapixels.
I know.
These guys are like, oh, hey, we passed that with pocket cameras years ago. But it is a little bit different. Lenses are designed differently. 4K resolution for a motion picture camera is a different design, different coatings, different MTF, things like that.
How much is this? This is a 15.5 to 47. How much is this guy?
This one is in the $20,000 range. So
Still,
it's about half the price of those.
Right.
They become and there's a match
And again,
there.
half the price to a competitive.
Right. These are going to be very popular lenses. This
right.
one and its 30 to 105 companion piece
right.
Hit great focal lengths. They're very fast lenses. They're every bit the same machine quality as the other piece. They're
right.
very smooth, and no ramping on the wide. A little bit on this one, not much.
Right.
Actually, I'm sorry, 105. No ramping on this one either. Stays at 2.8 all the way through.
So these are 2.8. These are flat to 2.8.
They're flat to 2.8. Yep.
Flat to 2.8, and there's a 15.5 to 47.
47.
And a 30 to 105, which this is a great lens.
Yeah, that's a really great
for
range.
a dual kind of length.
Yeah.
These are absolutely fantastic optically, performance-wise. They have proper gears for actually pulling, actually letting your camera assistants and your operator do what they're supposed to do. When we're shooting these, we operate on L series glass, and let me tell you, it's great. It's great optics, but it's not a cinema lens. And we got David Speck behind the camera ready to curse my name sometimes because it's like it's got to try and, it's really nice to have a proper focus ring and all that sort of thing. And these are just great lenses, and for the money, can't beat it. Fabulous products and really great value. Tim, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Craft Truck Tech Bites. Okay.